Morning, world. Good morning, Vietnam. We have some problems on the war front, folks. Some major escalations in Moscow, Venezuela, across the board, and some massive warnings for here in America. And Bitcoin is dumping right after Jerome Powell got done speaking yesterday for some key reasons that we're going to go over on the show today. But I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Good morning, Veteran Crypto. Linwood Jones, Bill Carlson, smash the like, shake and bake, all the people, Hodl Crypto, Nick Dunn, all the people. I love you guys. Let's get after it here. We are live across platforms. We are live all over the damn place on Pump Fun, on the arena. So let's get after it and make sure that we're live here. And yes, Pump Fun Unreal. God, they can't believe in a single damn thing. Like, God forbid AI come and just confuse the pump funners even more. But let's get into it. Make sure to follow me here on X at Druth Crypto. This is where you can find. And yesterday's show was absolutely crazy. I was oranger than Donald Trump with the lighting. I had some sort of power surge. The lighting like got super bright and then turned orange. So I was even oranger than Trump there for a while there. Spare change. Oh, Jesus. Wispy, good morning to you. Looking for some spare change. Smash the like button. Let's get after it, folks. There is no shaking me out of this market, folks. I will always be here covering this chaos. I've been here for a long damn time. But that being said, let's go look at the pain. So, coin market cap. We're at $3 trillion market cap right now. Overall fear and greed index is ticking back down. It's now at 29, and there's pain. 3% down on Bitcoin, 3.9 on Ethereum, and the scam of MYX is moving back on up again. Holy shit. What is this thing up to? Yeah, I know my tether's looking itchy right now. My tether is looking, I got an itchy tether trigger finger right now. This is MYX, the ultimate scam that I was trading for a bit there. Oh, God, are they going to try to run this thing back up again? That is absolutely crazy. What up, Flip of Frank? Linwood Jones, what's up, dude? What's up? Now, if you want to support the channel, trade with me, buy a spot on 2Bit, and then put that spot onto an Arculus cold storage device. We got a link down in the description. Let's check out Bitcoin right now. And I left this line that I want to see show as support here. Let's back up a little bit because we just broke under this bad boy. Oh, boy. No quant signals from yesterday either. And I left yesterday alone. I'm glad I did. That was just absolute ridiculousness. Now, we are in the guts of this formation here. There's a lot of fear. If we go down to 85K, it's all over with. Is it really all over if you fall down to 85K Bitcoin? Is it really all over? I doubt it. The green zone here is the back the truck up moment, $68,000, $70,000, right? We remain based. If I am so lucky and, privileged to purchase Bitcoin for this cheap previous all-time high level, you're damn well right. I'm going to be doing that. Now, let's check out liquidity real quick. What does Wintermute want to do with our bodies? Right below us here, we got a liquidity washout at 89.1. So stay focused on that. I mean, if we do go down to that level as I go through the stories, guys, give me a shout because I'll fire off a couple trades here with stops, obviously. But you know what? If we can sweep this 89 flat zone, I'll put my stop at like 88.5 and let it rip there. I am farming points on VDEX as well. And let's see here. I'm not a great white shark yet. Not a great white yet. Still working on it. But I'm moving on up. I'm moving on up in the rankings here. It's going to be great to see this VDEX platform actually go live. I like decentralized exchanges. Now, we got to talk about the fear out there. We got to talk about the fear. And there's a reason for the fear. And I get it. I was just talking to my man, Manawak. He hasn't been looking at the charts in months. He's like, what the hell is going on around here? I was like, dude, it's been absolutely brutal. And like, I felt like an idiot selling as much as I did in 24 in like March, and even had to take a good chunk off the table in December too. And both of those times felt like I was just a total fool, but a lot calmer now that I've shifted gears into trading, bigger bags of tether, made moves, and everything's reset. And things kind of look a little bit juicy right now. I did buy some Pengu. C.S. Lewis bringing up Pengu. I bought Pengu. I bought Pengu. So let's go to the oversold levels of Bitcoin and then the reasons why Bitcoin's dumping beyond all the other pain that's out there. But we are hitting extreme oversold levels. And, Quinton's feeling like this is an extreme opportunity. I want to say that it's an extreme opportunity. And the reason why I'm standing on this business of the opportunity we're blessed with right now is because this double green dot still stands. Even with all of the zoomed in, oh my God, it's going down. The double green dot still stands. Shout out to Crypto's Face and Market Cipher for this delicious indicator, Market Cipher. But as I said yesterday, the last time we had a double green dot, it was July of 2022. We were at the bottom for Bitcoin, just about there. We were $19,000 Bitcoin when we had a double green dot print. And this is a much cleaner weekly momentum ebb and flow. This is a much, much cleaner momentum ebb and flow. So for those listening to me on Spotify, what I'm looking at is the regulating nature that these washouts seem to be painting a picture of over the last 3 years, where institutional washouts down to previous highs or major volume points have been pretty much normalized in comparison to markets before us. We're sitting on one of my favorite indicators right now, which is a green dot on the weekly, but it's even that much better because it's a double green dot. So I'm standing on my business. I'm feeling good about where things are, but you know what? People that just got in the market, they're not feeling so great. Short-term holders are the ones that are in insane levels. But honestly, they're down by 10%. Like, this is the thing. Wall Street wants to come play in crypto, and then they want to complain and say that it's over with when we have a 10, 20% dip. Like, you're not cut out for Bitcoin, or especially not altcoins, right? There's no way you're going to be holding altcoins to real highs if you're getting shooken out by 20, 30% dips. Absolutely no way. That's why the level of exposure to the altcoins must be analyzed, right? You have to understand that. Hey, thanks for the tip, Joshua Tonanga. Down in the arena, he's tipping me in arena token. Maybe we'll take a look at arena token. People are sending a lot of tips in yesterday on the arena. I really appreciate you guys building up the blockchain basement account there. Now, yesterday, Trump had a speech right after Jerome Powell got done with the FOMC. Now, Trump's speech was all about rolling back regulations, allowing for a massive upstart of data centers and nuclear energy here in the United States, among many other things. So, you're tired of holding Bitcoin? Felix, when did you buy? And you have a channel? When did you buy? You're tired of holding Bitcoin? What have you held it for, like, a month? This is the type of mentality. Look at this. I want to show you this. When will the shitty market stop? I'm tired of holding Bitcoin. I want out. If you're literally only holding Bitcoin for number go up hopes, there's no way. Not going to make it. Not going to make it, right? This is so crazy. 2021. What are you talking about? Did you buy the absolute peak? What are you doing? I don't understand it. Now, this is Howard Lutnick. This is Howard Lutnick talking about the New Deal and what we're looking out for in 2026. Talking about the Trump administration and essentially a movement to kickstart American economy as we are sitting in stagflation right now. Let's have a listen.
The answer is our GDP is going to grow. Our economy is going to be on fire. These investments coming into America, if you put them against GDP, you're going to see we are going to have historic growth rates in the United States of America, and that does not create inflation. Energy prices are coming down. I think what you should see is lower rates here and higher growth to finally get the golden age of America. That's what Donald Trump looks at. And I question anybody who says, why must interest rates be this high? Go look at Europe. Go look at everywhere else. Why do their interest rates are hundreds of basis points lower than ours? Why are we paying so much? Because we're afraid and we're wrong. And I think Donald Trump is onto that. And that's why he keeps saying it. Our rates should be significantly lower compared to the rest of this world.
Man, things are getting spicy. Now, fiat currencies are basically crumbling across the planet, right? So that is pretty well known. What Howard Lutnick and Trump and Secretary Bessent are building is an infrastructure that will cause a black hole of monetary interest to go back into the United States, right? Beyond lowering the interest rates, there are mechanisms that are being built in the background to cause this FOMO into treasuries. I'm going to do a video about this. I actually filmed the front end of the video this morning and I actually want to release that because it's just kind of like a drive and talk with me. I'll put it out here on the Blockchain Basement, but a deeper dive into the mechanics and the numbers on Discover Crypto later on this week. So this is a system being built in the background, and you know what? It's coming whether we like it or not. The hybridization of money with Bitcoin is coming whether we like it or not. Now, some things about the hybridization of the economy coming in for crypto also have me quite intrigued, because we have things like this from Lutnick, who was surprisingly at a Chainlink sponsored policy summit. There's a gala. We're going to get all of our numbers put out and the rest of the government to use the blockchain. I want to see this. This is really crazy seeing Lutnick talking about it.
Pleasure of being the secretary, first secretary, who took data, GDP data, and put that data out on the blockchain. Right? And imagine how far we've come from being, you guys are outlaws and renegades, to now GDP is out on the blockchain.
That's absolutely. Is this too good to be true, chat? Is it too good to be true to get government data out on the blockchain? Because through Biden's presidency, they faked millions of jobs. They faked millions of jobs. They fake inflation data. They fake basically anything and everything they can in terms of macroeconomic information to make shitty decisions with at the Federal Reserve level. So is there any chance that they're actually going to put government data on the blockchain? I want to know what you have to say. YouTube, Arena, Pump Fund. You probably don't even know what the hell I'm talking about here, but I still love you anyways. So, there is that. And also, Pump Fund, don't ban me again. For whatever reason, somehow I figured out how to get banned on Pump Fund the other day. I am quite black-pilled, and I have doubted a lot of the transparency promises that have ever come out of this. All I've learned from government is that they hate me. That's all I've learned through my time here. So let's go into this as well. AI stocks are screaming. U.S. insurers purchased 2.4 million of NVIDIA, Microsoft, Alphabet, and Meta on an average per day over the 90 days ending November 30th. Insurers have been net buyers of these names over the past 12 months. In October, the 90-day moving average of net purchases rose to a record 8 million. This is a sharp contrast to 23 and 24, when insurers were net sellers of these very same stocks. Institutional demand for AI stocks is now incredibly strong and looks like we are in for even more, right? Once they see the rubber meeting the road on new nuclear facilities, massive data centers implemented, and yes, they're under construction and intermittently going live here in the United States, but this is the new deal. They haven't scratched the surface of how much infrastructure build out that we're going to be looking at over the next few years. Drew finally feels the ban karma from what? What do I feel? I'm going to ban you, memetics. I'm going to ban you right now. Here we go. Welcome to the age of Gaddafi.
You are banned!
There it is, baby. There it is. And memetics is one of my favorite people on Twitter, so this pains me to do. Sometimes you have to do it to the ones you love, right? Sometimes. Now, there's a pandemic going on right now, folks, of single men slowly hitting their 30s and still unmarried. What the hell is going on? Why are people opting out of getting married? I don't understand it. I don't understand why people are not getting married. I don't understand why I'm an outlier with a giant family and a wife. I don't get it. It confuses me. And really, maybe some of the reasons why people feel so shitty right now is not only because their buying power is being diminished to basically nothing, but they have no legacy to live for. No money, no honey. In other words, quality of women may be going down because of the women. Isn't it up to us to instill better standards, right? You set the standards and then see if, you don't just sit there and wait for something. You set the standard of expectation for yourself, and then you find that right woman. That's exactly what I did with my mom, with my wife. My mom and my dad, they did break up, you know what I mean? But they're still on great terms. They had a great family unit for me to grow up within, and I had a really, really good grounding to walk forward into this life and understand what a good family looks like. And I do appreciate that from my parents. So shout out to you out there. Now, while we were live watching the FOMC yesterday, the U.S. seized a Venezuelan oil tanker. These are the images of it. The video, the moment U.S. forces seized a massive oil tanker off the coast of Venezuela. Very, very interesting moves. Very, very interesting moves. Obviously, we're looking at, we renamed the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America. Venezuela, been tickling a little bit too fancy with BRICS. They're very close to the United States, and now they're seeing their oil tanker seized. Now, there's been some interesting responses to this. Caracas condemns this as an act of piracy, right? So, this is very interesting. President Donald Trump said, making a sharp escalation in Washington's pressure campaign against Nicolas Maduro's government, we've just seized a tanker off the coast of Venezuela, a large tanker, very large, maybe the largest one ever seized, actually. Trump told reporters at the White House, releasing a video of the seizure. Attorney General Pam Bondi, I'm sorry, I'm laughing so much, described the vessel as a crude oil tanker used to transport sanctioned oil from Venezuela to Iran. Well, sounds like you have an issue there. Sounds like it deserves a little bit of freedom. Caracas swiftly denounced the action, calling it an act of international piracy. Earlier, President Maduro declared that Venezuela would never become an oil colony. The Trump administration accuses Venezuela of funneling narcotics into the U.S. and has intensified its efforts to isolate President Maduro in recent months. Venezuela, home of some of the world's largest proven oil reserves, might be getting some freedom real soon, has in turn accused Washington of seeking to steal its resources. Well, you know what? This is what happens when you have BRICS coalition going up against the United States and NATO. This is nature abhors a void. And the void is no clear leadership across the planet other than the existing infrastructure of the United States, but it's being challenged by China, right? To their little lapdog, their war dog, Russia. China's going to betray Russia eventually. They're going to let them expend their resources in Ukraine, and then they're going to betray them. But within the BRICS, Brazil, Russia, India, China coalition, India is also looking to usurp China in the manufacturing production for the world. So they're a split up group of nerds that are loosely connected, trying to fight back against the United States. I'm an American maxi. I think they're going to win this. But that's the situation, in my opinion, at hand. Let me know down in the comments if you think I'm insane. My exes hate me more every time Bitcoin goes up. Hey, that's pretty based. Shout out to that hodl crypto. Yeah, good women exist. Most of them don't get most of them didn't get poisoned by colleges. Absolutely, Wispy. Don't give up on finding a wife just because you see on the television a bunch of idiotic psychotics out there. There are good women out there. I have a good woman. There are good women out there. See, Crypto Stevo knows a lot of people that are happily married. Who needs women when you have AI robots? God, hopefully that doesn't. Yeah, I don't give up on the idea of a family unit soul killer. Don't give up on the idea of a family unit. It's true wealth. It's true legacy. And it's something that keeps me grounded even in the light of all of this uncertainty in the world, wars, blah, 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 blah. A hug from my kids, kiss from the wife, food, dinner together. God, last night's dinner, sitting down, listening to my tiny daughters do their prayers. Probably the most heartwarming thing I could possibly ever imagine happening. So this situation with Venezuela, maybe it escalates. I can't see Venezuela really wanting the on-ground smoke. It's not going to be on ground either. If it does escalate, it's their personnel on the ground are not going to be very involved. I'll just say it that way. So they would need Russia, they would need China, and then you're spiraling into actual World War III. So we are running B-52 stratofortresses around Venezuela. It looks like long-range strategic bombers with the 5th Bomb Wing in the Minot Air Force Base here in North Dakota. Shout out to my North Dakota fam. Briefly appeared earlier tonight, circling off the coast of Venezuela as well. They ungay themselves. Oh, it's nice. He got in on some nanonuclear energy. I like nanonuclear energy. Yeah, I'm not afraid to diversify into some of these nuclear energy stocks. I think nuclear, AI, Bitcoin, and some altcoins are going to do very well. Gold, silver hit a new all-time high. Tangible goods, things that have use, I think it's going to be real fun. And then I got my little chaos plays. Yeah, I get a little bit chaotic on it every now and again. But you know, that's just my personal preference. I'm not saying that buying and holding altcoins is easy, because it's not. It is not. I would not say that trading is easy. I had to practice and learn how to trade for 3 years before I've had a profitable year and a half in trading, right? Now, the point of it was that I spent those first 3 years learning with a small amount of money that I'd lose, right? Go in there with $10, let it last a month, try to figure out the chart, lose, $10, $20, blah, blah, blah. And then eventually I got on my feet, and now there's a lot more zeros behind those trades, right? It just takes time. It takes time and focus. Now, while Jerome Powell was speaking, we also had a massive Ukrainian drone strike that hit Western Russia. Major drone strike hit by Ukraine, reportedly targeting Moscow and multiple regions across Western Russia. Large swarms appear to be launched from a simultaneous route with mapped trajectories showing up deep strikes towards the capital. This marks one of the extensive long-range drone operations of the war so far. On the other side of the bill, Russia says that the Ukraine launched drone attack largely was intercepted, right? So let's see here. We got Russia said on Thursday that the Ukraine had launched a major aerial attack with at least 287 drones. That's a lot of drones. What is going on with this? Yeah, you're going to give me a seizure. So a lot of drones, 287 drones downed over a number of regions, including Moscow. So Russia's saying they were able to down near 300 of these things. Defense Ministry said at least 40 drones were shot down over Moscow's region, which along the city itself had a population of more than 22 million people. The extent of the damage not immediately clear, but flights were diverted from all Moscow main airports. Russia invaded Ukraine, blah, 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 blah. And, you know, there are some images coming of the attack and how much damage is actually done, but the fog of war still remains very, very strong, and likely we won't see any real information come out of the situation other than just the reassurance that the war is far from complete, right? I was saying that I didn't believe, I was hopeful that Trump was able to pull it off, but honestly, Ukraine didn't even look at the Trump peace deal. They didn't even care. So when I see those types of signals, I'm like, okay, they're just going to keep pushing forward. And really, it's just a money laundering operation on top of dead people, right? Is what I look at it as. And NATO and their demand of U.S. funding and U.S. arms. It's like, America, we can say, oh, we're not giving the military equipment to Ukraine. No, we're giving it to NATO, right? And then they give it to Ukraine. There's a middleman. So much better, right? The chat is lit up about women in marriage. God, this is interesting watching you guys fight about this. But yeah, there's a lot of money flowing between hands in this war. And the war printer, yeah, sufficient enough. The war printer's never going to stop. So with this, we also had the first known footage documenting the moment of impact of a Russian FOB 3000 guided aerial bomb as seen from the ground. from a Ukrainian soldier in Siversk or Donetsk front. This is actually quite wild. Look at this. Oh, so this is things are still pretty damn hot over in the
жирный капец.
don't know what you're saying, dude, but this looks sketchier than all get out, right? And what I take from this is that, they could talk about, oh, there's so many people dying and we want to end it and stuff, but then, the military industrial complex will keep shoveling military equipment over to NATO, which finds its hands in the Ukrainian event very, very heavily. And now NATO chief has some big words about the situation. Mr. Mark Rutte warned its member states that Russia's next target might just be European Union nations. So let's have a listen to this.
If Putin got his way, Ukraine, under the boot of Russian occupation, his forces pressing need to be ready. Because at the end of this first quarter of the 21st century, conflicts are no longer fought at arm's length. Conflict is at our door.
I completely agree with Shake and Bake's take on this. They just want to clean out the economy, flip the table over, and start again with their fiat currencies. The currencies, the economic situation has been pushed to its brink. And this is the concern of the fourth turning and the great washout, the great war to restart. Now, I'll go through your comments here. NATO is trying extremely hard to pull the U.S. into a war with Russia, which would then be war with China and then World War III. Globalists are seething for a reset. And you know what? This is why we're the most based channel on the internet. When it comes to crypto, world finance and stuff, we don't let them control our emotions. We just see what they're trying to do. We position ourselves to take care of our families beyond that. And you know what? It's not that war is inevitable, but honestly, this is the moment where you have the great awakening, what they call the canary in the coal mine, where everyone starts looking at who's been clipping the coins, and everyone starts looking at the design of usury. That is always a front-running indicator of a massive, massive reset to any given society throughout history. So this is where we're at right now. I see Generation Zyklon on TikTok. You know what I mean? Like, we're right there. It's going down. And I'm pretty sure that this guy, he's got to be kidding. You guys tell me if this guy's serious, I'm going to be so happy.
This is a message to the United States of America from the EU. If you do not rein in your little doggy, Mr. Musk, who seeks to undermine the EU every day with his empire of misinformation and lies, then you will face the most enormous financial consequences of all time. We will dump all of the US bonds and crash your economy and destroy all of Mr. Musk's businesses overnight. There will be no Tesla. There will be no satellites, no boring companies, no SpaceX, no X.com. We will make sure that you pay the iron price. We are not afraid of you. Do you understand? We are the European Union. And we stand on our own 2 feet. We have innovation technology of our own.
We are!
Volkswagen, Mercedes-Benz, BMW. We will fight the Russians on our own and win. We do not need a handout. And we will not tolerate Mr. Musk's behavior anymore. Is that clear? The consequences could not be worse. Do not bite the tail of the bear. This is my final warning. Do not underestimate the European Union.
Bro, this can't be real. I don't know. He has to be, this has to be satire. Like, no person in the European Union can earnestly sit there and think that they can threaten the United States. I mean, do you really think so? Do you really think so? Like, if we didn't get off our ass and finally go into World War II, you guys would all be speaking German. 100%. So, kind of doubt it. The American culture is literally always been war. And that is the truth, right? So that is the truth. Let's go over to this as well. We have so much news on the war front right now. So the NCTC here in America, let's talk about what is America's actual real threat. I talk about that all the time, and let's just clarify that. What is the actual real threat? So NCTC has identified 18,000 known, already marked terrorists that the Biden administration let come into our country. And this is a speech that's given by Joe Kent. But within this, Trump is hot reacting, right? And we see a massive move from ICE that's coming in. We're actually up to some pretty good numbers so far. So the self-deported come up to right around 1.9 million coming in and self-deporting over the last 365 days. We know that the terrorists aren't going to self-deport, right? So they're not in this. But we've deported, physically removed 600,000 illegals. And this is the great post from the Homeland Security with Lady Liberty right there. Now, the rhetoric from Trump seems to be heating up in this subject matter. Let's have a listen to this. This is getting hot.
And we had a meeting, and I say, why is it we only take people from shithole countries, right? Why can't we have some people from Norway, Sweden, just a few? Let us have a few. From Denmark, do you mind sending us a few people? Send us some nice people, do you mind? But we always take people from Somalia, places that are a disaster, right? Filthy, dirty, disgusting, ridden with crime. The only thing they're good at is going after ships.
I mean, apparently we're pretty good at going after ships too with Donald. Chat, Manowalk's been a member for 30 months, dude. I really appreciate you, man. Yeah, this is something that it's a subject matter I've been told is too touchy to cover my entire life, right? Or you don't talk about it. It's a touchy subject matter. You know what? Maybe as Europe is engulfed with all of those immigrants of their own that are turning their countries into hellholes, we will see an influx of Swedish people. Maybe we'll see some Norwegians, My family came here from Luxembourg quite a while ago. But that was after the World War II incident. So, but maybe we'll see some more of those influxes come over here after that kind of unravels. And there's so many things I could cover in this front, but how many likes do we have? I have something that I'm willing to play if we have 200 likes. I kind of wrote that as a side note because I was like, don't do this. It'll put your channel, your entire life at risk unless you get 200 likes, right? So let's see how many likes we got right now. I'm going in here. I'm going to check it out. If we hit 200 likes, I'm totally playing this video. I have too much fun with this world. All right, so we're at 75 likes. If I get 200 likes, I'm absolutely playing this next video here. Okay, so smash the like button. I got something up my sleeve that'll definitely, I will be, if I'm not already on a list, they're gonna make a list for me for this next one. So let's talk about Chainlink a little bit though. It's kind of interesting. So Aave version 3.6 around the corner, a good moment to revisit onboarding of Stake Link, ST Link, stake.link. The invited risk providers to provide an update on analysis and risk partners, but this is a pretty good outlook for Aave and Chainlink and what they're offering for their staking community. And now Chris Barrett is talking about 48 hours from now, we might be looking at a market structure bill. She's trying to push the idea that they are a few videos away, or a few days away. Sorry, I was looking at a comment from actually getting a market structure bill into place. This would be a very, very good thing for us in crypto, especially the more longer term, better involved crypto projects, not the ones that are literal just vaporware and you're waiting for the all-time high to come back again, stuff that means stuff. And CCIP, I think, is going to be one of those things that means something for a good amount of time for us here in crypto. They're providing the bridge for Coinbase wrapped assets to new blockchains. So they're not only integrated with Swift, they're integrated with Coinbase and the wrapped assets that want to come to new blockchains. Coinbase being the custodian for the biggest bags of Bitcoin on the world, excluding Satoshi Nakamoto. And it looks like Aerodrome is hinting at coming to Ethereum. Veteran Crypto, if you're in the chat, I think that this is something that the chat definitely needs to hear from you. And myself, I'm going to be diving into this, but Aerodrome and Ethereum would be a real nice opening of new liquidity. And Aero also made me happy yesterday, seeing another 665,000 Aero being bought back. Very, very good to see. Yeah, I like $6 Aero next year, dude. Yes, Be Wild, I do. I am bullish for next year. Isaac raps it. I doubt it. No, I'm just kidding. Of course, he's a reasonable man. He's probably still saving himself, right? That's what I want to assume. I want to assume the best for Isaac. I'm assuming the best for Isaac. Now, amidst all the chaos and the 1 minute candles going up and down, Bitmine and Tom Lee bought another $33,500 or 33,500 ETH. Jesus, that's $112 million. Added this to the treasury. What if Tom Lee is right, even slightly? Have you ever, everything's been so painful and we're just complaining. Have we considered the implications on if Tom Lee is even 10% correct about where Ethereum is going? I mean, the dude said that Ethereum's going to $60,000. He's sitting here putting up hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars into buying Ethereum, becoming the biggest ETH treasury on the planet. What if he's even slightly right? What if he's even slightly correct about this? Because if he is even slightly correct, that's Aero to $20, right? If he's even just 10, 15% correct about the trajectory of Ethereum, it is absolutely going to be insane. We got to think about these things. Stop. I don't want to see the community just making decisions off of fear. And mostly that, honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. Most of the fear I see is in the DC chat. It's not in our chat because everyone's so based here. But, it is something that I feel when I'm looking at those, comments of despair and all that stuff. It's like, it makes me worried that people are going to be making choices out of fear, right? It makes me worried that it's a fear-based decision being made. So I want to check out Tau next. I want to check out the price. We are coming up on that halving. So I just kind of have this as a reminder, but the halving is coming up in right around 3 days. It's on the 14th, and they're cutting from 7,200 Tau to 3,600 Tau per day coming out on the market. So let's hop on over to CoinMarketCap and check out Tau. Let's check out Tau. Bam, because I want this thing low 200s. I think I'm close. I'm tracking this. Oh, and also, where's Bitcoin? Did we get that liquidity washout? Let's go check it out. Bam. Let's see here. All right, so 89.61. And let's go over to the liquidity map and see if that's been wiped. I don't think it has yet. No, it's still sitting there. Even lower than us right there. Oh boy. All right. Oh shit. I gotta send Matt all right. Hold on. Okay. I had to give Matt a number. So we have not had this washout, but I figured it was angled down. It looks like it's on its way down right now. So I actually got to kind of map this out. So it's 89,000 flat. I'm having fun in this line. In this environment, I'm having fun. I'm sorry, not sorry. I like ranges. I like trading ranges. I enjoy my time here, and I love making new tether, right? I love making new tether. We're breaking below this. This is probably going to be turning into a fucking resistance point over the weekend here. Oh, look what we got. What is up, dude?
Who are you?
How you doing, Mr. Anonymous here? Let me get the full screen on you. What you got going here? Why is your camera so you're so low? I know. Well, you know what it is, Matt? It's because
my mask. It doesn't know I'm human.
yeah, you have an AI system running your camera.
Now I have
so.
to be human. Damn it.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be
Hey,
human.
what's
Today.
the L button? Isn't it the L word?
Yeah, but just shut up.
Good morning, dude. How you doing, man?
Good. I can't get over this whole multiple StreamYard thing. Really messing me up. I go into my StreamYard and sit there for a while.
Oh, is that where you were? No way. Oh God.
No, it's okay because one day I'll figure it out. One day I won't boomer it, and that's it.
Hey, you know what?
This thing likes me. It's not happy today.
What's that?
My camera. That's why I put the mask on to begin with, because it wasn't tracking me in my other StreamYard. So I was like, well, fuck it.
Dude, it's been a weird day.
It has been. You know what I'm really doing when I'm not here? I'm just trading when you can't be.
Okay, that's very rude of you to be doing. That's dude with the bluey shirt. Hell yeah. Jesse, all the people in the chat. That's our Bit Boomer. Bit Boomer is the name, I think.
Yeah,
Guy Fawkes.
It's probably gonna stick.
Yeah, look at that. The bluey shirt is back. You got
the dewy bluey.
So what's the play here, Matt? You know what I mean? Like, obviously, I'm going to be trading when I have time to. I made a video about Bitcoin bonds, and I was going to crash out about healthcare next. I mean,
go for it. I crashed out about healthcare.
Yeah, I mean, because healthcare feels like a disaster still.
It does.
And we have RFK Jr. who's come out. He said, "I'm going to fix everything and stuff." And
what has he done?
It's basically a situation where if you go find private healthcare,
it's so damn expensive.
It's so expensive to begin with, and the bill at the hospital is it just increases because they figure that the insurance company is going to cover it. If you don't have healthcare, they just charge you bare minimum. You know what I mean? So it's like, weren't you just getting set up for healthcare? Like, are you dealing with trying to find a new provider right now?
I just did.
You did? What's the process like? Has it gotten any better since RFK's gotten in? Give me your honest feedback.
Had I not literally had a competent human being on the other line, I would have been paying $1,000 a month.
$1,000 a month?
I got it down to like $640, which is still insane, but it was I was getting charged $930.
Oh, okay.
So,
okay.
Yeah,
we got to start shirts.
Fortress. There's no competition at all. That's a farce.
Right.
None. There's no competition.
Yeah. It feels like a scam racket blackmail system. And another thing is NMNH, one of my favorite substances to take, is now being blocked from sale to me because I'm in America. It's one of the best supplements out there. And I'm like
a nootropic?
Yeah, let's pull it up here. I'm going to pull it up here. And I'm probably going to get in trouble with YouTube for talking about this.
Why? I've heard of it. I didn't. What's wrong with it?
I don't know. I don't know why they're blocking it from us, dude. Honestly. Let's hear. I'll pull this up here. So, because my wife loves this thing. She got me on it. I ended up loving it. And she's really, really smart with health stuff. So, it's a popular type of dietary supplement featuring NMNH. Newer NAD plus precursor combined with 18 other ingredients like resveratrol, quercetin, and beribine. But essentially, this thing, it does indeed help my energy. Like it says it's a claimed benefit. I feel it. I feel better energy, better focus.
You get better energy from it?
What's that?
You get strong energy from it? Well, that's why they don't want it.
And you know what? It's also being talked about as an anti-aging effect. And you know how Colin was complaining that I look so young, but I'm almost 40?
Yep.
This is the type of stuff that I take. And I acknowledge, that maybe I look a little bit young for my age. But my wife keeps me on some great supplements. And they're blocking me from being able to buy this supplement here in the U.S.
What is it saying now?
Well, let's go. Let's try to buy it. Let's try to buy it. Yeah.
The duck. Goodbye, duck.
Oh, the ducky. Yep. Let's see here. Let's go in. It's not that expensive either.
No, I thought it was just like a basic nootropic. I don't understand why they're busting your chops.
Well, I'm not logged in right now, but if you go in and you try to buy it, it's been blocking me. You know what I mean? It goes and blocks me when I go in and try to buy this thing. So But if you can get your hands on it, I mean, obviously, like you might have to take a trip electronically or whatnot. This is a great anti-aging.
So even on Amazon, it's saying that it can't deliver to your address.
Right. And we've been on like auto refill forever. It totally does beat adrenochrome. I am old, Wispy, but I take supplements and I feel young, and people call me a kid, so I must look young. But I even have a pimple. Did you see this? Did you see I have a pimple?
How do you have a zit? Oh
I
my
I
Lord.
don't know. Okay,
I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
Did you pop
it? Matt,
what?
Do you want to race ducks?
Yes. How did you know I pulled that up on my screen?
Well, share your screen. I don't see your screen.
I know.
But I want to race
that
ducks.
out.
I've already covered World War III potentials, US, Bitcoin, all the stuff here. I want to race ducks now. Puberty's coming on. That's right. I'm finally going through puberty. It's huge. Let's see here. Duck hunt. Duck hunt would be fun.
I think there we go.
All right.
Okay. So, are you going to give me names from the blockchain basement to put up here?
Well, I know Deucey because I'm going to send him Jeet anyways, and then I know for sure Deucey, and then Joshua. Joshua's in here.
Joshua owns both. I think so.
I think Clarity at least must own.
He does.
Let's see here. And then I'm going through the arena chat. You got to share. Well, you weren't here to share it. Earlier this morning. I don't know how many people are on the arena.
Let's see here. We have 25 right now. That was my bad.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
So
it's going to be a very tight duck race.
Soul Killer.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, please. Nicole Minnis can't get into the arena. I wonder why that is.
Okay. She can use a different form of.
Yeah, Nicole, I think, holds some of this stuff too.
Nicole's got both of them.
Yeah, Nicole's in on it. All right. Now let's race. Nick Dunn too.
Anybody else in the blockchain basement?
I think Nick Dunn and 8. Let's see here. Oh, does Gina own them? Does Gina?
Oh, Gina does. Gina owns them both.
All right, Gina's in on there. Gina's in. There we go. What's your problem? Oh, for the arena. Yeah. Yeah, I finally got the arena on my phone last night, which is a huge win for me as well.
Oh, that makes a huge difference. I'll tell you that right now.
It really does.
So what are we gonna do?
Let's do it. Minute level. All right, and then we got them ready.
Let's see. We like these ducks. These look funny. Yeah, one more time.
Let's see here. That's good. I like the Batman.
Oh yeah, the Batman duck. Okay.
Yeah. Who's the Batman duck?
You want to play some Deucey 2?
All right, Deucey 2. All right.
Do you want to play some background music?
All right. Yeah. Where's Josh's song? Let's play. That's what we wanted to do is make a section of the show where we can reasonably play music.
Yes, I think that's right.
We made these songs on Suede AI, and we like jamming out and racing ducks and giving crypto away. Okay. Here we go.
Heard Joshua got screwed. ABC Black.
All right, here we go.
You want to tell people on the blockchain basement how to get in here?
Oh yeah, you gotta own either Jeep or Where Malik. You don't get either one.
But now it's like, where the cash? Joshua's do, pay up full.
Gotta find me on Pump. I'll share it on my X. You can find Jeet on the X, and then Where Malik on Arena.
He ain't playing games. Malek man's breathing flames.
Where Malik? I wonder where that came from.
Now they hunting punks all over town. Thinking they slick, thinking they fast. Karma comes.
28 seconds left.
See, this is where you really got to watch things too, because this is where the dynamic of the race changes. The people in the back, the ducks in the back, they start doing way better. All right, right about here. Gina's looking suspect. Gina's looking suspect. Calatry, Nicole's got a good chance here. Oh, so killer.
Call minutes.
Check the Joshua got screwed.
All right. Soul Killer won the first one. Soul Killer won the first one.
Back to that time. He got his
I
hustle
changed
on.
the
Clean, sharp. But now it's like, where the cash? Joshua's
All right, here we go.
hey.
All right, here we go. Each December win. We need a December
here
win.
we go.
We needed a December win. Here we go.
The blood moon glow, demons rise from the crypto flow. Altcoin dreams, they start to fade. Whispers echo a price parade. Ticking clocks.
We made this song. I mean, made it on Sprayed.
That way no one can steal it from us on YouTube.
Yeah.
We own it.
And I can't get in trouble with YouTube without copyright. All right, what do we got? Oh, geez. No! All right. 8 seconds. Oh,
Pirate! Stop!
Nice.
Very good. Okay, we're
That was
gonna do one more, I
intense,
think.
bro. Are we doing one more? All right, so
I
Soul
think we'll
Killer
do
won the
3
first
winners
one.
today.
Nicole
So we
won
got
the second
Soul
one.
Killer, Nicole minutes 1, and let's see if we can get a Trump duck in here.
Yeah, we want a Trump duck. I want a Trump duck. I want a Trump and a pirate one.
We got the mentally challenged duck.
That's pretty good.
Well, maybe they banned the Trump duck.
Literally ban the Trump
No,
duck.
but this is too good right here. Look at
That's
this
pretty good.
lineup.
That's a good lineup.
Joshua 2, you have one eye and you're mentally challenged.
Can't believe Nicole just took it at home. Unbelievable.
Yeah, Gina, you're not mentally challenged, but you are a mermaid right now. And you're a clown. Haha. Gina's a clown.
So like we're in these switch paths right at the end. All right. You might think you're ahead in this stage of the game, but that's not.
Yeah, but if you're at the front now, you'll be, oh, this is a close field.
Yeah, you're blowing your wad early if you're ahead of the pack right now. Now, here's where you want to be at the back. You want to be at the back right about now. Let's see.
Gina 2.
Gina 2's the back. All right, let's see here. Who's going to do it? Who's going to hit the final push? It's hard to tell. Hard to tell.
No.
Oh, Killer again?
No.
Rig.
Can we void his win for performance enhancing drugs?
Dude, we got to test Soul Killer for steroids
Yeah,
for sure.
Can we void him for performance enhancing drugs? I think. Just because I can't have him win twice, we're racing one more time.
All right.
I mean, he'll win twice, but you gotta have somebody else win too.
Let's see here.
And you
Good to
gotta
see
love
you,
these
by the way,
ducks.
Matt.
Gina,
Good
you're
to
still
see you.
a clown.
Win duck race on blockchain.
Gina's a mermaid and a clown. I don't know. Joshua, you look mentally challenged beyond comprehension here. Look at that.
Apparently, Nicole's yelling so loud they might have called the cops on her. So
That's kind of
Get
funny,
out.
actually.
shout out. All right, this will be the final race, the final countdown here.
I just realized if I go to check the basement chat, I actually nuke our ducks here, so I can't do that.
I got the pop out chats helped me out a lot.
Oh yeah, that's on the. There's no doubt.
Yeah. Nicole's devil's lettuce helped her win that one. That's unbelievable. We got to test her too. All right. Oh shit. Joshua's coming out hot. He wants that. He wants that win.
All right.
We're slowly getting Josh's money back from that one rug he ran into for these duck
Slowly
races.
getting him the money back from his $1,000 rug. Exactly.
Yeah. So, all
right,
if you
cool.
guys, I get a lot of questions about how to find this or get in on it. If you go to my Twitter, you can go here and find where the JEET token is. It should be showing up here. I tweeted about it. Yeah, here it is. So this is where you can go. You can go pick up some JEET and then hit me up in DMs. Let me know that you got it, or go to the arena where you can find Where Malik. Where
Yeah.
Malik is an important one as well.
You want me to show you what that one looks like? It's
These
kinda
are basically two projects that, me and Matt, I think, are like the main holders of JEET, and all the
I
damn
believe that is true.
on and shit like that. I let it act like it was dead. And then all of a sudden I'm back onto my business on Pump Fund. Pump Fund's a little degenerate though.
I think version 2 is coming out of Arena. So if you guys want to hit a meme coin season, there's going to be a hot one coming in a couple days. I can tell you that.
Oh, on the Arena there. That's true. That creator,
creator fees are added in I think like 2 or 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see where.
We just got to show the right one so you guys don't.
Here it is.
This is a
This one
bunch.
right here.
Look at that picture. Why they put the Where's Waldo?
Dude, because Where Malik, Where's Waldo? I walked away from the computer screen for too long, and then this token erupted. And Josh is the one. I'm not the creator of this token. The creator is Josh JT. But I took it on, and I embraced it as me, I guess. I don't know, but it bonded just like yours. And look at who the tallest owners are. I guess I should own more than 1%, right?
Probably should.
People get angry at me when I own more than 1% of something, but I'm gonna do it anyways.
I think it's actually better to own more than 1%. With how much we've seen, like I haven't sold any JEET, and still
you have not sold any JEET.
Yeah, but even with that, the people that get in before it bonded, they JEET it once it bonds, and they make their money. So when creator rewards come to the Arena, that'll probably help with a little bit of longevity. But we gotta be real. Like, I am playing chaos theory with this because everyone just sold. They wanted it to die. They thought I'd never come back to it. I never sold.
Maybe the blockchain basement will launch its coin on the Arena. Who knows?
On the Arena, that'd be a move.
Yep.
So,
yeah.
It's an interesting time. Matt, I'm glad to see you, man. And where we're at right now in terms of trading, I haven't gotten any trades in. Have you been trading already?
I only took 2.
Oh, okay.
I didn't want you to feel too bad about it.
Well, no, I haven't gotten any in at all because I got a video I got to edit and everything like that. Right now, though,
my leaderboard, I'm numbered 5 on the leaderboard, but I don't barely any trading. I had 1 trade yesterday that was huge.
Well, it just did the claims, your points claim.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, this is a pretty important spot for us to be able to.
Where are we going right now? We're going up or down, you think?
So I haven't had any quant calls the last I checked, and right now,
I looked as well.
I'm a little bit worried about downward pressure back into kind of the guts of this volume spot here.
Yep.
Like, my hope is that this zone is where we find some buoyancy. But I don't like trading off of just hope, right? And I left yesterday alone.
I mean, I would short if I had to choose right now.
Right.
So,
like, it looks very floppy.
Looks very floppy. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah. So, but we are still showing the double green dot on the weekly, which is great for the longer term stuff. But for me and you, like within today, this is also something worth noting. Man. Look at this. So we're getting a nice kind of rounding off on money flow back up. That's actually kind of decent looking here. Let's go to the 30-minute. Actually, these aren't looking too bad. These are not looking too bad. I might have to start. How does ZEC look like it's ready to run? ZEC was still running when I looked at it.
Okay.
Are you looking at ZEC right now?
I am right now. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it started pumping from when I last looked at it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's money laundering season. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, and if they're going to launder their money, we should at least ride it while it's laundering.
We should leverage their laundering.
Yes, leverage their laundering. Wonder if there's a token in that somewhere. Leverage laundering.
You're giving the people too many crazy ideas.
Dude, everything I say becomes a token. Have you seen the amount of tokens on the arena with my name on it?
Leveraged money laundering. Leveraged laundering.
Leveraged laundering. Oh, leveraged laundering. LL.
That's pretty decent.
Yes,
that's pretty decent. All right. So on the daily, it looks pretty rough, though.
Guaranteed that leveraged laundering will be a token in the next 20 to 30 seconds. So,
no. Hey, Joshua's liking that we're streaming on the arena. You're welcome, buddy. I'm glad to be on there. It takes a little bit of extra work.
It's my fault that we were a little slow on the arena today. Sorry, guys.
No, it's all good. It's all good. I still punched out the stream. I'll keep.
No, please don't. Yeah, definitely do that. Consistency is key.
Yeah. So where we're at right now, though, the daily's showing a red dot, but we are fighting for our lives right at about $90,000. There's liquidity below us and above us here. Let's do a refresh on this. This is for my traders here.
Where my traders at? Where my traders at?
And it's interesting. The people I get yelled at the most from are just alt holders, not traders. Like traders
people that are just watching their bags go down because they don't know how to hit the sell button.
Right. Yeah. Traders, traders, DeFi people, we're having fun. You know what I mean? And I hold spot.
I don't think you can just hold. I think you've got to do a little bit of both. Like I just don't.
Got to do one or the other, I'd say. I mean, both is hard. That's a lot of balancing.
Right, but just to hold on the way down without a short without something to
hedge.
To hedge. I just don't know how you could mentally do it.
Mm-hmm.
At least you're making some tether while your bag is going down, and you can buy more of what you hold.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Gina still wants to bond her token too.
Gina's token, where let's see where she's at.
She's in the arena chat. That is funny.
Gina's got a $3,500 market cap, which is not bad considering no one's really buying tokens until the creator fees, but it's not bad actually.
Yeah, it's probably waiting for that.
I'll support it a little. Here we go.
I'd throw some support at it,
I'm going to.
Yeah. This actually doesn't look horrible though, bro. Like it looks like we're trying to defend ourselves here. It's an interesting time. Matt, I'm gonna be. Are you gonna keep the show going on?
I don't think I can because it's in your. I'm not inside your. Or I could, I guess. Yeah, I guess I could. Do you want me to?
I mean, it seems reasonable. I would have to.
No, why don't we? Let me see. I want Baron to. No, actually, I don't think so. I think we're just gonna. I think we should just cut it clean.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll cut it clean. I'm glad you joined me on here. This actually doesn't look too horrible in terms of like, are we going to hell in a handbasket right now? It doesn't really look like it. Just a simple washout. FOMC didn't go. Honestly, the FOMC went the exact way I thought it was, like a violent move up to wash out shorts and then down. And we did find a little bit of love and support here in this 89 spot, which feels good. So hopefully this is that bounce point. If it's not, we're just going to have to short, Matt. If it's not,
I agree. And
then it's Hannah, and you're deported.
I just want to hit that button. No, I just want to support somebody.
Oh God, yeah, I need to get with Vet on those
I deported somebody in the arena. It's okay.
Oh yeah, that's a strong deportation in the arena.
Yes.
That's never coming back. There's no coming back from that.
No, you're deported forever.
Yeah. All right, you guys. Well, be good out there, Matt. Thanks for joining me on the show.
You're welcome. And tomorrow we'll be here, right?
Yeah, tomorrow we're gonna every day. There is no stopping me. There is no shaking. Like I'm never going to have the moment where I'm like, oh,
I don't want to do this.
Down. Like I don't want to do it. That's not in my soul. It's not.
Dude, how about before I go to bed, I log back into your StreamYard? That's what we should do. Yes.
Maybe.
That would help a lot. Yes, that would make my life less boomer.
Yes, less boomer. I don't know. I kind of like the boomer aspect of it. But
just a little less boomer could be good for my mental health.
All right. Fair enough. You guys be good out there. I'll see you on the next episode.